Large quantities of Bitcoin had been stolen from an exchange in 2016. It was thought to be one of the greatest mysteries in cryptocurrency. However, where were they, and who stole the money? Answers would eventually surface in February 2022, with the arrest and charge of a New York-based amateur rapper and former Forbes writer who was accused of stealing $4.6 billion in Bitcoin, along with her spouse. This is an interesting narrative, so settle in, unwind, and enjoy the journey as we track down a married couple's attempt at a multi-billion-dollar crime. Let's begin the video. Bitfinex. The story begins at Bitfinex, the location from where the Bitcoin was stolen. Having been founded in 2012, the history of the Bitfinex exchange is dark. All murky things happened, including hackers, loss coverings, missing banks, and CFTC fines. The largest disaster, however, occurred in 2016 when their Hong Kong exchange was hacked. Approximately 120,000 Bitcoins were stolen directly from the wallets of users. The situation was a mess. Both trading and withdrawals were stopped. As news of the breach spread, the price of Bitcoin fell by more than 20%. To be clear, the Bitfinex exchange, where Bitcoin was transacted, was the only target of the hack, not the Bitcoin blockchain. As a result of the breach, Bitfinex users' balances were cut by 36%, and they received tokens in proportion to their losses. The findings: the crypto community was on the hunt, but it was going to take several years to identify the hackers, although everyone was interested in knowing who they were. Even after all these years, the details of the hack's mechanism remain unclear. But one of the lead theories is something like this. Because Bitfinex used BitGo, a third-party service, to protect its users' wallets, the attack was made possible. The hacker directed the system to transfer all of the Bitcoin to a specified account after breaching BitGo's servers. For years following the breach, the crypto community kept a close check on the transit of the stolen coins across the blockchain. Although the destination of the funds was visible to all, the identities of their owners remained unknown. These coins were quickly banned and blacklisted on other cryptocurrency exchanges throughout the blockchain. This implied that the hackers were unable to exchange the Bitcoin for fiat currency. In a complicated laundering procedure, 25,000 of the 120,000 coins, or approximately 21%, were shuffled around. The coins were divided into little fragments, traded for other digital currencies, and spread. Interestingly, some of the purchases included gift cards to Uber, Walmart, and PlayStation. They even used some of the laundered Bitcoin to purchase NFTs and gold. Everything was really curious. Some knowledgeable blockchain specialists believe that the additional portions of the stolen Bitcoin were paid to a cash-out service on the darknet. Here is where a user might utilize Bitcoin to make a payment to someone on the darknet. The user would get the comparable cash, which was placed in a sealed bag, hidden somewhere. When it was time to pick it up, the user would receive the precise location using GPS. However, because of all the blacklisting, the remaining stolen Bitcoin was left untouched for a further 4.5 years. Moving it was too dangerous. That was before a sudden transfer of $760 million from the original hacker's wallet to a new cryptocurrency wallet in August 2021. It appeared that the thieves were getting tired of observing the coins and were planning to get it. The coins were divided into multiple pieces by their complicated transactional technique. However, finally, every coin movement returned the coins to the same wallet. The transactions alerted the authorities, and they began to investigate the matter. The complex movement of coins was tracked using advanced tools such as Elliptic. Following an examination, it was discovered that Ilya Lichtenstein, a 34-year-old startup founder, was the owner of the cryptocurrency wallet. The Department of Justice claims that Lichtenstein planned to launder the money with his 31-year-old wife, Heather Morgan. So who exactly were these two people? The strange couple. When talking about Lichtenstein, he was a US citizen of Russian descent. He was raised in Chicago and went to Wisconsin University. Those who knew him said he was observant and quiet. Despite the fact that Lichtenstein co-founded a blockchain firm, his wife Heather Morgan has received the majority of attention following his arrest. Ironically, she was a previous Forbes contributor who wrote about topics such as protecting your company from criminals and talked with crypto exchange owners on how to prevent fraud. She also held a cybersecurity talk with BitGo, the same third-party platform that helped the Bitfinex wallets get attacked. However, that was just the beginning of the weirdness. In reality, Morgan, who goes by the moniker the Crocodile of Wall Street, was establishing her reputation on social media. Yes, she was an amateur rapper known as Razzle Khan, Liechtenstein's digital wallet. They were able to seize $3.6 billion left in that wallet. They managed to do this by decrypting a file stored in his cloud storage account. 2,000 cryptocurrency wallet addresses and matching private keys were contained in the encrypted file stored on the cloud. There's no explanation for how law enforcement encrypted the file. However, investigators might be able to directly connect those wallets to the original Bitfinex attack from years ago using blockchain analysis. There was more implicating evidence found, such as dark websites that sold fake IDs and passports. The pair did use a VPN, but they paid for it with Bitcoin that had been stolen and used their true name, email address, and residential address. The game was up, and just approximately 4% of the Bitcoin had been successfully laundered. On February 8th, 2022, a Tuesday morning, the pair was taken into custody in New York. The two have been charged with conspiracy to commit money laundering, which has a possible sentence of 20 years in prison, and conspiracy to defraud the United States, which carries a maximum term of 5 years. Finally, a Manhattan judge ordered Liechtenstein's bail at $5 million and Heather Morgan's at $3 million. Some people have expressed doubts. Could this duo really carry out a $4.6 billion heist? Although the Department of Justice has not formally tied them to the actual hacking of the exchange, they were strongly indicated to be involved. Thanks for tuning in to another eye-opening episode on Capital Crimes, where we uncover the truth behind the dollars and cents. Before you go, fam, remember this: knowledge is power and action is key. If you're as passionate about uncovering financial wrongdoing as we are, then don't forget to drop a comment below with your thoughts, smash that subscribe button, and share this video with the squad. Together, let's keep exposing the dark side of the financial world and keep chasing the truth.